So Taurus, your week commencing the 9th of June forecast begins with Mercury, the planet of quick communication, having forged a beautiful alliance with Venus, your ruler, which late last week moved back into your sign. Now Venus gives you a fantastic opportunity to give yourself some kind of makeover, because Venus has been seesawing between Aries and Pisces over the last couple of months, may have created some uncertainty financially or even around relationships. So Venus in your own sign in a way gives you a chance to recreate your identity in a more assured way, but that combination with Mercury also suggests that the way you express your ideas, particularly once Jupiter joins Mercury later on Monday, has a real window of opportunity. So there could be a really interesting text message, email or conversation right at the start of this week, which gives you cause for optimism. But Pluto, the planet of power, does clash with Venus. So whatever is discussed, you're going to need to decipher if it's really for real, particularly as over the next year Jupiter is going to be pushing and encouraging you to express your ideas and your creativity in a much more confident and outgoing way. But because Saturn is anchored in a square with Jupiter in a psychological part of your situation, you may have to overcome some of your own deeper inhibitions. It's also possible that something from your past may need to be talked through in order to release it, and it may be something that was uncomfortable or in some ways tricky. Also at the start of this week, the moon for you is in your sector of relating, but it's in an opposition with the restless Uranus, but they're both in a T-square with Mars. So there's an impatient set of energies as well, overlapping this potential for some key communication, and all of it reaches a peak by the end of the week, but it is going to be intersected by that powerful full moon on Wednesday. So the conversations you have could be about who does and contributes what, but also about the ins and outgoings around your finances. Now, the North Node, the point of destiny in particular, is in a T-square, along with the South, with the axis between the Sun and the Moon. So when it comes to the discussions you have, I think it's really, really important to understand what you stand for. For whatever you stand for, whether it's around friendships, your interests, your social world, or perhaps your political beliefs, stick with what you stand for, because I think what Jupiter is going to be asking you to do over the next year is have much more confidence and faith in standing up for what you believe in. But because of that position of Saturn, just be conscious, particularly at work, with Pluto in the sextile to Saturn, of those people who might not necessarily be quite in your corner. So if you do need to do a presentation, do an application, it's important you get the details right, because Jupiter can see us get caught up in the enthusiasm. Get the details right. Don't rush things, but if someone is a bit irritating, try to keep your cool with Uranus and Mars in that frustrating right angle as the week draws to a close. Thank you so much for joining me. My new website at patrickarundell.com is really beginning to take shape. Please join me there. You can get your free daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, general, love and Vedic horoscopes, and also enjoy my stunning three-card tarot. And with year 2025 absolutely whizzing by, you can take advantage of my very unique offer. You can order your personal transits forecast for 2026 now, and I'll give you the rest of this year free. I'll also give you 30% off, but you'll critically get your life roadmap report. This helps us to understand the patterns that are played out in our lives so far. You'll gain searing insights, but also an intimate understanding of how to work with those energies more successfully future forwards, and with the forecast, time your moves impeccably. Please see the link below for more.